Hi, in this exercise, I'm going to introduce you to the thumbnail sketches and to the whole reason behind them. So follow me in this exercise. All of the point about the thumbnail drawings is that you can pretty quickly assess if the composition that you're planning from life or even from pictures, is it holding on? So first, you can see that I'm quickly establishing the sizes of my objects. I'm drawing from the still life that I've just set up. I'm trying to do it very quickly, and I'm just putting up general shapes. There's no point of spending too much time on your thumbnail drawing. You just want to create a composition. You just want to quickly assess how good your composition is. So you can see I've spent around 1 minute on establishing shapes. Now I can start adding some value to my drawing. Again, I'm exaggerating and simplifying what's happening here. So I'm looking on my image and everything except of my bottles, it's actually darker, so I can straight away add a tiny bit of shade into everything else. I can see my bottles are not uniformly dark. We've got the darker and the lighter areas. And on the bottom of the bottles, it's actually the darkest area of it all. Okay, the background here is definitely darker. There's a fold. And here, everything on this side of the bottle is much darker. So I'm not paying attention to details and accuracy in the thumbnail drawing. I'm paying attention to how much space each of the objects is taken and how dark and light the values are. Okay, so that's around 2 minutes. You should spend between 2 to 3 minutes max for a composition like this. Okay, when you finish your drawing, time to assess if this is a good composition or could it be improved. Okay, so first thing I can see, this is kind of okay composition. It's not fantastic. What I could do here, I could shift my composition either to one side or to another or tighten it up a bit. Also, I think that I've got too many objects happening here and they're too close to the edge. So that's actually not very, very good. So I'm thinking now that if I will change my composition towards that kind of window, that would be much better. So that's what I'm going to now do. I'm going to create another version, another thumbnail, 2 to 3 minutes of the same object. I'm going to compare which composition is better. So here we go. So I can start again with putting up where my bottle is going to be and quickly sticking all of the elements. Again, accuracy, it's not important on this stage. In terms of the shapes, you just want to decide if you're using correct amount of spaces. So as I said, I will need to develop my composition a bit lower here as well. I think I need to include more elements like this. So that's going to be my thumbnail. Okay, so now I can see that one of the darkest elements is actually the box. So I'm going to shade it in very quickly. There's some folds here that I need to highlight. This area, it's kind of dark, medium dark. Remember to work out what's happening in the background as well as what's happening with your objects. Very important. And be pretty loose, pretty free. It's not about your accuracy. It's about creating a composition that is interesting and finding out the angle that will work for you. Okay, so that's basically it, and I can now assess my composition. I definitely feel that this is much better than this. I feel that that was very unfortunate to have this box so close to the edge. I think that tiny bit amount of space here would create much more satisfying work. So, your task is going to be to create multiple thumbnails from the still life that you set up. Use the same setup for quite a few of them. Tweak it around. You can move your bottle, you can move one element, you can move multiple elements in between your different thumbnails. Spend 2 to 3 minutes max per each. It's not about making it perfect, it's about practicing observation.
In the rest of the video, you can see me finishing this page for the thumbnail exercise. I hope that you enjoyed this exercise and that it will help you creating an interesting composition and bring you closer towards creating an accomplished final piece. Thank you.